The show can't start until we crack open a bottle of Revelton. Whether it's their crisp, clean vodka, the bold spice of their rye whiskey, the rich smoothness of bourbon, or the original honey whiskey that started it all, every pour is a taste of craft and passion straight from the heart of Iowa. So pour yourself a drink, settle in, and get ready to relax, laugh, and enjoy the show.
Hey, it's Andrew Downs. I'm proud to support Three Beards Media, and I would love to work with you. If you need merchandise for your company, organization, band, softball team, whatever, I can help. From name brand apparel to promotional items, large orders or small, online stores, and more, I can help your brand stand out. AKC Marketing is local, based in Johnston, and we are an employee-owned business, so our costs are low and our turnaround times are fast. But most importantly, we give you personal service to make sure you get exactly what you're looking for. Email me at andrew@akcmarketing.com or find me on social media, and let's make some cool stuff together. Now sit back and enjoy this Three Beards Media podcast.
Late night shows in a big screen glow. Popcorn's popping, let the credits roll. Debating plots, who's wrong, who's right. Neither backs down without a fight. We'll argue till the sun comes up, but deep down we know what's up. Through every word, through every scene, you're just like me, it's in our genes. Like father, like daughter, it's written in stone. Two stubborn hearts, but we're never alone. Laughing, fighting, loving the ride. At the end of the day, we stand side by side, by side. Sunday dinner, plate stacked high, debating best bites, which sauce to try. You love the heat, I take it mild. Same old story, same old style. We'll argue till the sun comes up, but deep down we know what's up. Through every word, through every scene, you're just like me, it's in our genes. Like father, like daughter, it's written in stone. Two stubborn hearts, but we're never alone.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Like Father, Like Daughter. We are back live from the backyard. We thought we would you wrap my cord up. And,
Look at this.
Shut up. I'm not an IT person right now. I'm off. We thought we'd do a little outside action here, plus we'd test some equipment, stuff like that. I of course am Chris, the dad or the father. This is my daughter Caitlin.
Hello.
Again, we are live from the AKC Andrew Downs Marketing Studios and sponsored by Revelton Distilling Company, Greenberry Realty, and Kyle Lehman at Wintrust Mortgage. We previously had our last episode on vacation. We're much more consistent so far than we have been in the past.
Well, now that I'm living here, we'll be much more consistent.
Yes, we're gonna talk about that. Just for any future parents that have little kids or whatever, they never leave. They always come back. Just make it too comfortable around here, and then they just come home.
Exactly.
So, but we'll get into that. But Caitlin, how you been since the last episode?
I've
Been a lot
good.
going on.
I've been busy. I've been moving and a lot of packing, a lot of cleaning, and then a lot of unpacking here and at school. It's been a busy since vacation. I hit the ground running when I got back from vacation on packing and cleaning. So
Yeah, because you had to be out by August 9th.
that's right. Yeah.
And we got back like the 20th or whatever. And of course, well, then the big thing is that we moved grandma.
Yeah.
So we did, when I got back, my sister Jackie and I and Stacy packed up mom and got her moved to a nursing home in Madrid. It's called Madrid Home. We actually went and saw her today. Jackie and I went and saw her today. So for all you people out there that know mom, I'm sure that she would love a card or a visit. So if you want to get a hold of me, I can certainly get you the address. But she's at Madrid Home in room 215. So she looked at pretty good spirits. But yeah, so that was the first thing right out of the gate when I got back from vacation. We had to pack mom up and then once we moved her, then it was Jackie and I and Stacy that had to clean the apartment and get things back in order, which we kind of killed it. We got it done. It was hard, but it's the best place for it. So
Yeah.
yeah, lots of moving, lots of packing. So then you, in the meantime, were packing your apartment.
Yeah. No, I had to be out by the 9th, and man, you realize how much of a minimalist you want to be when you're moving. You suddenly, those hoarder jeans go right out the window because you're like,
Right.
I don't
Why
want
do
to
I
move
have
this
this? Right.
again.
Yeah.
No,
Why do I have this?
I probably, on my first trip to the thrift store, I donated 16 bags full of clothes. Most of it is because I've lost so much weight
Yeah.
in the past year. And so 90% of my wardrobe didn't fit or look right on me anymore. And then I took another carload when I was packing everything up of things just to get rid of.
Yep.
And then trash through like, I mean, my dresser was broken, so I threw it away. I had odds and ends that were hand-me-downs to me that were on the verge. The screws were loose. And so, yeah, I threw away quite a bit of stuff, and I got myself a storage unit and moved some stuff to the storage unit and moved things here and moved some things to Nick's house. So that's the other thing. I wasn't just moving it to one place.
Right.
I was moving it all over town. So
shout out to that storage unit guy too, man.
Yeah.
He was on it. So we were kind of trying.
Howard was a G. He wrote everything pen and paper.
Yeah. So we go.
I was like, I trust him with my life.
We're calling around for a storage unit for Caitlin, and we called the right place here in Norwalk, and then we called Norwalk Mini Storage, right? Is what it's called.
Yeah, I think so.
Right Storage didn't want to call me back. They kind of blew us off. I called Norwalk Mini Storage. Dude answered the phone on the first ring. Hey, what can I do for you? I was like, well, we want to look at a storage unit. He's like, oh, I can meet you there at 4:30 this afternoon. And sure enough, we get there. The guy's in his car waiting. Totally old school, right? Like you could tell he was hands on, and he was very cognizant of. He was kind of started to talk to me, and he's like, well, I guess I should talk to you. You're the adult. You know, he made sure that he acknowledged that Caitlin was in charge and stuff like that. So that was super cool. He did a good job with that. And then we do the deal. He pulls out this notepad.
Yeah.
And he's just like, he just writes her information
Full
down.
Of all other scribbles with other people's stuff too.
You know, we don't necessarily think it's a good idea to just give out your credit card information and let him write it down, but you could just tell this guy was clearly
like Howard's
not tech savvy, right? He was writing it down so he could go enter in the payment when he got back to his office. So that was super cool. But I would definitely recommend him. He was really nice,
and the storage unit's really nice. They have these locks that are they don't use like regular like padlocks. They use locks that can't get cut. My storage unit just happened to be right next to the tree, so it was nice and shady as I was
right by the
unpacking.
entrance.
Yeah, right by the entrance.
So
it was good.
But then you got that done. You got the storage unit. You moved that stuff in, and then
I cleaned the apartment.
Started moving stuff into the house.
I did.
So,
and you know what? I will say my room's a little bit of a mess right now, but I will say it's a lot better than when I was in high school. A lot more organized.
I will say that I've yet to get anxiety walking into your room yet. That being said, there was some discrepancy about whether or not you were allowed to spill into my room and my living room.
In my defense,
there is no defense.
In my defense, I get anxiety in the cyclone room anyway because of all the stuff on the walls. So I think it's even.
Whatever. No, it's not even because I pay for the house.
Yeah, well, how often do you use that room
and also,
other than to podcast?
During football season, a lot. Every Sunday I'm down there. The rule in my house is on Sundays is from noon to 6. Nobody else gets to log into the YouTube TV because I can only get 3 streams, and I've got all 3 streams going watching football. Usually the Bears game on TV number 1, secondary game that I want to watch on the second TV, and then the third one is Red Zone.
Yeah, and how many TVs you got on the wall down there?
3. If I could fit a 4th one, I would, but
it's like a sports bar and grill down there.
I ever tell you the story about that 3rd TV? Did I tell you the story?
No.
I'll tell the listeners too. So for the longest time, I just had 2 TVs down there.
No, just 2.
Yeah. And so there was a 3rd TV in my bedroom, and we never watched it. Never watched it. By the time we go upstairs, we just want to go to bed. So I took that TV down and hooked it up and put it on the wall, mounted it on the wall. The entire football season, it's down there. Nothing's ever said. The next spring, Stacy comes downstairs and she's like, "When'd you get that 3rd TV?" You mean the third TV that I put down here last fall? That's from our room that you've just now noticed that there's no TV in there.
I know. I
So-
put a TV in storage and thought, man, maybe Dad needs it.
I might be a little crazy with the TVs.
Yep.
I'll get.
I mean,
I
there's
don't
a
have one in my
giant
room.
TV in front of us right now.
I know I don't have my room. I don't want to have one in my room,
Like, oh,
but I do have a big one in the living room.
yep.
There's 3 downstairs.
Uh-huh.
There's a 55-inch one here on the back deck now. I mounted a 50-inch one in the garage for when I'm out in the garage working. The ambulance has a 40-inch TV that swivels out, and I
Yeah.
just installed today inside the ambulance a 32-inch.
So but yesterday during the watch party, you had the garage TV, you had the ambulance TV. What was that third TV that was in the corner?
It's just an extra one that's actually going to go to Josh's host home
Just an extra TV. Where was it stored before?
downstairs. There's 2 more TVs downstairs. Those are the boys from college. If I could figure out a way to use those, I would. And Josh, bless his heart, is taking after me because he had to have a 50-inch TV in his room. So there's a 50-inch TV in his room mounted in his room.
I mean, that's the TV I mounted in my room was
If-
my big, nice 55-inch TV.
I mean,
so
if I didn't think that Mom would veto it, I'd install one in the bathroom.
the kitchen, so you can
Oh yeah,
a
see
kitchen TV.
that I could pull off because then I could say it's for weather purposes. Like if
Yeah,
we're making breakfast or
watching
something in the
the
morning, we can
news.
have. And her response would probably be, "We have an open floor plan. You can see the other TV from the kitchen." So I don't know. I may or may not have a problem. I may or not have an issue with
Let's-
the TVs that I
Let's
have.
put a poll in the chat.
Yeah. How many TVs is too many TVs?
Yeah, let's see.
We'll put a Twitter poll out. How many TVs? How many TVs are too many TVs in
In
a
a-
house?
And wait, how many bedrooms?
In a 3-bedroom house. 4-bedroom. We have a 4-bedroom house. All right. So what are the choices? 2. Let's see. 3 to 4.
Yeah.
5 to 6.
How many TVs do we have? We have
7
the 3
plus.
downstairs.
So
and
there's 3.
mine.
There's 4.
The-
5, 6, 7 in our house. Are we counting the ones in the ambulance?
I think we have to.
That's 9. And then the 2 that are downstairs that aren't being used right now.
yeah.
Okay, so we went 3 to 4, 5 to 6, or 7 plus.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. All right, we'll check that.
Right at the end.
Yeah, we'll check that. We'll see where those are at the end of the podcast here. So, but you can't ever have too many TVs as far as I'm concerned.
I feel like 11 TVs is a little excessive.
I mean, I don't. I think that's a right amount. I mean,
I just feel, especially
wonder
in
what
the
that is per
basement-
square footage. I wonder
Yeah.
what that is TV per square footage.
Here's my thing. You've got like a bar and grill at this point in the basement. All you need is your bar and grill down there.
I know. I need a
You've got-
bar. I don't. Well, as soon as I get you out of the house, I'll renovate.
Make a little. Well, then you'll have to knock out that wall to make it.
I'm
more
working
room
on
for
a
the
bar
top.
and grill out here. See, like I've got the flat screen TV out here.
Yeah.
I built a little patio area for the bar for the 2 grills.
Yeah.
I'd like to have a pizza oven.
Mm-hmm. Where should
and-
we put the bar?
Right, I know. That's what I'm saying. But this little tabletop that we're at here is kind of nice. It's got the fire pit. We sit out here, watch TV, have some drinks.
There's also 2 fire pits out here
Okay.
within 10 feet of each other. I would just like to point out the other one's right behind him.
That's for when Mom wants to sit in her swing and I want to sit over there, then we can use that fire pit. Otherwise, I'm using this one at the table. And we put new lights out here.
You
So
did. You did. All that's
It
missing
does
is the
look nice
pool.
down here. It does look nice out here.
Our pool. Did we talk about how our pool went?
Yeah.
R.I.P.
I don't think we did. I don't think we did talk about it.
Maybe
Yeah.
we did a little bit, but
So, for everybody, we got some comments in the chat here. My sister Jackie, you need a TV for each bedroom and one in the living room. That seems that seems too not enough.
an intervention.
11 is an intervention. It might be. It totally might be. And yeah, see, Denny, it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
That's my motto.
100%, man. That's what I do. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that wrong? Was that wrong of me? I didn't realize that.
I like to call that weaponized incompetence, but
That's right. That's right.
but yeah, RIP to the Shipley pool. It I went over a few times and I was like, oh, there's the sidewall is starting to tear a little.
I did try to jerry rig it. I did try that. Yeah. Because we're all right. Come here. I want to ask you a question. Everybody, this is obviously Mom from Like Father, Like Daughter. We just have a question. How many TVs is too many TVs in a house?
In a 4-bedroom house with
In a
2 living
4-bedroom
rooms.
house, how many TVs are too many?
What's your max?
What's the max amount of TVs you think should be in a 4-bedroom house?
She's saying 6.
She said 6, everybody. She's way off. We have 11 in this house. Did you know that? Don't roll your eyes.
missed the
2 of
eyeball.
them are technically not hooked up. And we're counting the 2 that are in the ambulance. Did you know I put an extra one in the ambulance today? Yeah, there's 2 in the ambulance now. Yeah. Yeah. So we have 11 in the house. And believe it or not, that we don't even have one in our room. That's because need is more like want.
Subjective.
So yeah, need is a subjective word. So all right. That's enough of Mom. Mom's made her her presence aware. I have to pause Big Brother because it's a new episode and I can't miss it.
Anyway.
So, yeah. So anyways, what? Okay. Come on, Josh.
Oh, we should talk about Bacon Gate.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we should. Yeah. Come here, Josh.
We're asking you a question about TVs.
Hold on. Let's get him a mic. Let's get him a mic plugged in here and
Why don't you play an ad?
come behind me, Josh.
This would be a great time for an ad break.
No. What are we?
This is why we need a producer.
What, right? What are we, a professional around here? We don't know what we're doing. Let's see. That was in number 2, and number 2 is right here. All right, Josh. Here you go. Stand right here so you can be in the camera. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. You ready?
Yep.
All right. So the question is, Joshua, how many TVs are too many TVs in a 4-bedroom house?
4-bedroom house?
Yeah. How many TVs are too many TVs?
7.
That's too many, or is that just right?
That's too many. You got
How many TVs do you think we have in this house? Count. Try to count.
Load.
Try to count. Oh, you know what?
We got
I totally forgot. We have 12. I forgot Jordan's in his room.
There's the answer. 12 TVs.
We have 12
in this house.
TVs in this house.
all the TVs downstairs are Chris's, where she's got like 3 in one section.
Yeah. So
That's too much. If you're focused on one thing, your brain doesn't focus on the other 2.
I know. All right.
Mom's complaining.
Why don't we take a break and then when we come back, Josh, let's talk about Bacon Gate.
The hell is that?
Yeah, that's
know
the
what
argument you
Bacon
guys had
Gate
about bacon. We'll get the audiences
Oh God.
join in on whether or not you
owe me
you
more
owe him
bacon.
more bacon or not. All right. All right. So we're gonna get a quick ad here. We're gonna get a word from Revelton Distilling Company and Greenberry Realty, and then when we come back, we're gonna talk Bacon Gate.
Making great tasting bourbon requires the perfect combination of ingredients, conditions, and time. The longer it rests, the better it tastes. Revelton Distillery's new single barrel bourbon is made from 80% corn, sourced 100% from Iowa farmers. And unlike mass-produced bourbons, each barrel of Revelton's single barrel bourbon is unique, proofed on when it tastes best. As they like to say, it'll be ready when it's ready. And to ensure the highest standards of quality and flavor, owners Rob and Christy Taylor oversee the production and bottling. Every single barrel. Iowa born, Iowa aged, Iowa bottled. Try the new single barrel bourbon from Iowa's own Revelton Distillery. ReveltonDistillery.com.
In 2023, a crack Green Beret named Dan Douglas retired his military command and promptly escaped to a full-time career in real estate. Today, this man is wanted by home buyers and sellers who want to survive the process without spending a fortune. If you have a home to sell or want to buy one, maybe you can hire Dan Douglas at Green Beret Realty. You can find him at greenberetrealty.com. greenberetrealty.com.
All right, and we're back with another episode of Like Father, Like Daughter. Before we went on break, we brought Joshua on because we need an intervention or a judge here on this particular issue.
Yes.
When Caitlin moved back in, we had discussions with everybody about some rules and things like that.
Well,
in the house.
let's backtrack.
No, you can't interrupt the judge.
We
you're
need
not
some
the judge.
history.
I'm giving some history.
Well, you're not going back far enough about my trauma.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying, my lovely brothers, both of them, were secret midnight eaters.
I
Not
don't
very
think it was a secret.
because they were pretty loud
They
and
were-
left evidence behind.
Right.
Hey,
So before I moved in, I brought up the concerns about, now we're all adults.
Yep.
I'm nervous about Josh eating my food, and my dad's like, well, you don't have to worry, because that was mainly Jordan.
It was, and Josh had done a good job.
Truth. As soon as Jordan, we would go downstairs, I would tell him to pick up all this stuff, and then when Mom or you got downstairs, you're like, boys, get your asses down here.
Well, here
Okay.
this is also coming from the man who used to sneak frozen pizza rolls in his pocket and eat them up in his room like little
You're
frozen
so
pizza
busted. You're
treats.
so busted.
Anyway, so I was assured that there would be
I don't know.
no food
assured
stealing.
is a strong word.
I'm sorry, by the way.
I know.
I-
No,
I
we're
was-
good now. We're good
I
now.
was
Now we get to
I
give
was
you-
just
get to
I
give
was
you
just
crap for
saying
it.
that
And
since Jordan, it has been less and less happening. So,
Okay.
all right. So that was the rule. Keep your hands off your food.
You know what you
now,
buy.
Food.
now
off their
I did
food.
say somehow to help with that would be for Caitlin and on the food that she bought to put in the garage fridge.
So I have to be a peasant and go to the garage every
Oh
time
my
I want
God,
to eat.
It's like 5 steps.
Do
Shut
you
up.
have to go to the garage every
Yeah,
time?
if I want a
Does
beer.
Josh have to go to the garage
Yes,
every time to get his
He
food?
did. He
No.
did.
No,
When Jordan was here,
no, I didn't.
I'm trying to help you out. Well, you should agree with me.
Yeah, you're telling lies on your podcast, dude. I
All
don't
right.
think
Anyway.
that's
All
gonna
right.
go
Anyways.
well.
Okay. Anyway. So Caitlin bought some bacon.
For my turkey bacon wraps.
Yes. Josh ate the bacon in the middle of the night.
Let me set the scene. I'm coming home from Nick's house and I walk through the door and instantly I smell bacon.
No bacon.
And I thought, Josh ate my bacon. And wait, no, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe mom and dad made something with bacon for dinner. And so I walk into the kitchen and what do I see there but the evidence of my empty bacon package strewn about on the counter.
Oh.
Half the package, by the way.
Sorry.
This man, half the package microwave. I'm assuming microwave because
Yeah.
I assume you didn't get the pan
no,
out. I didn't see
he
any
cooked
grease
in the pan
stains.
because I saw the pan.
Oh, so in the
Yeah.
pan. Wow.
Yep. Finally did something right.
Well,
Sort of.
sure. And then I instantly
Josh's room.
no, I didn't go to your room. I texted the family group
Yes.
chat,
No, you did not text the family group chat.
I
You
texted
texted mom and
the
dad.
mom and dad group chat.
Okay. Intervention here. Let me stop. Can I just say how annoying that is? Because
Mom, Josh ate my
we
food.
have to why do we have to mediate to adults?
Well, that's a great question.
Well, because one,
Maybe because one adult ate the food that he didn't buy with his money.
I'm just saying.
well,
Mom and I are like, why do we have to deal with this? We didn't eat it.
Because he
Wait.
would lie straight to my face.
yeah, but then I realized if I did that, then she either gets mad if I don't tell the truth or she cusses me out.
Well, no. Here's what set me off. I was kind of over it, right? I came home another day. They had handled it, and they said, "Well, you can eat some of Josh's bacon." And I said,
Okay.
"Okay,
Because
No,
Josh
and I
said he
said,
only ate 2
that's
pieces.
fine. That's fine." I said, "You know what? I'll just eat some of Josh's bacon." And so I go and I said, "Where's Josh's bacon?" And Josh pops his head down from the stairs and goes, "It's on the top shelf." And I go to grab it and he goes, "You're welcome," with a smirk on his face. And that's where I lost it. You want me to thank you for eating my bacon? So
No.
now you're being so generous, and it should be here, Caitlin, have the rest of it. Instead, it was "You're welcome."
As soon as when Mom and me went to Sam's or whatever we went to. She's like, you know, your sister's pissed off at you, right? I'm like, yeah, I know.
Rightfully.
And then she's like, you're gonna buy Caitlin bacon. I'm like, I know. We're going to the store for that. And she's like, well, are you gonna give half of it to your sister? I'm like, I'll give her the whole thing.
Well, good for
It-
my pain and suffering.
I'm sorry, your poor bacon had feelings. It got
Now,
fried, greased, and
Josh,
eaten.
Josh felt so bad.
Eated.
Josh felt so bad that 2 nights later he tried to eat your ranch.
Yes, I come up first of all 2 a.m. I'm hearing stomping.
I'm sorry, I get joyful at 2 a.m.
Clearly because he was dancing and singing in the kitchen in the dark. By the way,
Yeah.
there's no lights, just
No
the
lights,
fridge
yeah.
light.
Hey,
You're lucky you had clothes on.
I go, I have my water bottle. I'm going to fill my water. And I say, it's 2 a.m. There are people sleeping. And he goes, oh, sorry. And what do I see on the counter but my ranch? And I go,
you
and
really
point to my name. I didn't say a word. I just grabbed the ranch, pointed to my name that was on it. Because after the bacon gate, I said, I'll start putting my name on things. I'll start. And then what do I see? It even had my initial on the top of the lid, and you bypassed that.
I realized I was like, after I saw that, I'm like, oh shit, now she's gonna beat my ass more.
Well, I didn't beat it the
Let's not
first
get
time.
ridiculous. You're right. Nobody's beating your ass.
I may have had a few choice words, but you
Yes,
also
you
have
said.
to. Hey, we don't have to go into semantics. I'm not going into semantics of
Me
what
neither.
you said.
Right.
But guess
all
what?
I'm saying is, at that point, it was a line, a line that you had crossed, and then it was it came off as disrespectful, and that's why I was so upset. Not
Fair.
because
That's fair.
you ate my food. I mean, that it was a bigger picture of I felt like I wasn't respected in the home that
Right.
I'm living in now. And I don't want you to go into a situation when you're living with another family and do something like that and make them not feel respected in their home.
And Jackie said, well, Chris, I guess Caitlin needs a fridge in her room like grandma.
There
that'll
we
settle
go.
it.
Yeah. Let's you know
Well-
what? Let's just go ahead and put it in the cyclone room.
No.
Well,
No.
yes.
Oh, yeah, we can put beer in there.
And we'll put beer
We'll
in there
put
in my food.
beer. When Caitlin gets pissed off at me, she can go downstairs, go to the
So,
wherever-
anyways, this is the shit that I have to deal with now.
Let's just
that,
put a whole
Hey.
kitchenette down there.
That's
yeah, let's
right. Let's just put the bar
A
down there. like you're
mother-in-law
talking
suite.
about.
let's
No.
put it. Yes, yes. We'll
No.
charge $5 a beer.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
Mm. Well, that was Bacon Gate. Josh,
All right.
thanks for coming on and letting me give you
Well,
my side of the
all right.
story.
Well, Aunt Jackie, what about me? Do I need a fridge in my?
no, you're moving.
Yeah, you're moving.
You're moving.
You're gonna have a room bigger than me in
Yeah.
your next.
You're getting a
room.
whole
I have a
basement,
whole.
maybe.
I have a whole basement.
Yeah.
2 bedrooms.
It's more than I got.
2 bedrooms.
Oh my God! It's
Uh,
I don't know how you survived.
I don't know.
It's no wonder that you're in therapy.
It's no kidding. Had to book some appointments
Right.
after I moved
Hey,
back
is that
in.
a
No kidding.
jab at me or is
No,
it,
it's not. It was a jab at Caitlin.
Yeah, it's
Hey, me
This is
and-
like father, like daughter. I'll make fun of you on Scooby Snacks.
Shut up,
Josh,
bro.
why don't you tell everybody the next time you're gonna have an
yeah.
episode
When's
of Scooby
the next
Snacks?
time we'll see an episode of Scooby Snacks?
Shoot.
Because you got what? You got a big old sandwich to eat, don't you?
Yep.
Yep. Next week, everybody.
Yeah.
No,
This coming week, we'll get Josh's episodes on.
Hey, remember Thursday when I asked you if we could do it, and you're like, "Nope,
Yeah, because
gotta."
I had busy stuff. I
Yeah,
had
you
work.
can't plan it the day of. You got to
Yeah.
plan in advance with this man.
Right.
I'm
no
coming
kidding.
out of retirement.
All right, there we
All
go,
right.
everybody. All right, let's get another word
Love y'all.
from Kyle at Wintrust Mortgage, and then when we get back, we are going to talk some fair stuff,
Yeah.
and then we'll get into a little bit of family stuff, and we'll go from there. So let's get a word from Kyle Lehman at Wintrust Mortgage.
Whether you're buying, selling, or refinancing your home, or if it's simply time to renovate the one you're already living in, you need an experienced mortgage professional to help you analyze your financing options and to make sure the closing goes smoothly. And that's exactly what you get when you call Kyle Lehman at Wintrust Mortgage. Kyle's experience and expertise, coupled with Wintrust's rates and programs, ensures you'll get the mortgage that's right for you. You may even qualify for down payment assistance. Before you reach out to a realtor, call Kyle and get pre-qualified, empowering you to start shopping for the home of your dreams. Call Kyle at 515-473-0546. Kyle Lehman Wintrust Mortgage, 515-473-0546.
All right, and we're back with another episode of Like Father, Like Daughter. Big shout out to our sponsors, Revelton Distilling Company. I went over and saw Rob. He was signing bottles of his single barrel bourbon at Costco on Friday night. I got 2 bottles, 120 proof. That's the stuff that you either want to make a cocktail with or you want to put on some ice, something like that. And then he was signing some 105 proof bottles over at the Ankeny Costco. Super cool to see our sponsors out there in the community and doing stuff. Dan Douglas, Green Beret Realty. I saw he closed on a house the other day. Got another 5-star review. He's got a lot of nice programs for a lot of VA loans and things like that too. So you definitely want to check out Dan. I would highly recommend him. If I was in a position where I was going to sell my house, I would call Dan. I'm not selling my house because
You have 12 TVs in this whole bathroom paradise. And honestly, it would probably make us want to become minimalists.
no, because Kyle Lehman
Ah.
got me an amazing rate on a refinance in 2020, under 3%. I'm locked into that baby, so I'm never doing that again. But he can get you the best rates, and if you want, he's got a lot of first-time home buyers. So what I suggest is you call Dan Douglas, you tell him you want to buy a house, you're ready to buy a house. You call Kyle Lehman, get pre-qualified by Kyle, make those 2 guys work for you, get your dream home. Boom, you heard it here on Like Father, Like Daughter. That's what you want to do. So I always used to joke August was the absolute worst month ever. When I was married to your mom, August sucked for a multiple of reasons. Not necessarily because it was our anniversary, but
Who said that?
right. The fair was a big deal. I hate the fair.
I love the fair.
That's a strong word. I don't hate it. I just don't see the allure of going every day.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
And but Three Beards Media was at the fair every day with Bill Blank, with a fair show with him and Steph Jessen. And they were sponsored by styled by JJ Boutique.
Yeah.
Which Julia Bradshaw over there is super great. I think we're going to try to do some stuff together, but maybe she can style me. But with the fair, and then back to school was always then, and then Tyler's birthday was coming up. It was always a tight month for money in August, so I don't miss any of that. I think I went to the fair twice. Stacy and I went with Tim and Sarah and Julie and Mark, and went to Hairball, which is a big, huge, one of my favorite bands to watch there. I love Hairball. And then Thursday night, Artisan went out. We got a party bus, went out, got to hang out with some amazing people that I work with. So that was enough for me, but you went quite a bit.
Yeah, I think I went 4 or 5 times, just different reasons. Nick and I went a few times and met up with some friends, or I have my good friend Sarah Simmons. We used to teach together, and so we always go every year, just as like a little girls' night. So it's a good time. I like going to the craft beer tent. You know, you can get 4 beers for $35, which is like $8.
It does not seem like a deal.
Well, it is at the fair,
I guess,
because it's
fair.
like a $10 beer
That's fair.
at the Bud Tent.
That's fair.
So, and I like tried the different craft beers and stuff. So, I ate some really good food. I really liked, they had this, like Italian hoagie stand where they had like grinders, but they also had like ham sandwiches with their homemade dressing and seasoning and chicken. It was like chopped sandwiches. They were really good. I got to try not the chicken bacon ranch egg roll. I tried last year's winner, which was the cheeseburger egg roll from Wynn's.
Shout out Wynn's in Norwalk.
Yeah, they won twice, second year in a row. They won.
They've won
so
2 years in a row.
I should have got the chicken bacon ranch one when I had the chance. But
I had the 3 Little Pigs from What You Smoking Barbecue.
Yeah.
Friend of the pods, John Bush, and
what'd you think?
they were great. I loved them. I didn't have last year's egg rolls, and I didn't have this year's egg rolls. What really stinks is you can't get them. Like that's only a fair thing.
Well, and here's the thing. I've noticed that some vendors that do have restaurants have been like, this day only, come and try the fair food.
Oh, that would be cool.
So I'm kind of hoping that Wynn's, shout out Wynn's.
Right. Let's talk to Wynn's. We'll get them to do it.
Let's do a one day only. Let us come try the egg roll.
Let us come do an episode at Wynn's.
Yeah.
while we're trying some egg rolls.
That's right.
We can be your taste testers.
You need any
I should
ideas
get
for
him.
next
You know,
year?
I should check and see. I should get him on the pod on
He
Old
would be a
Man
good
Strength.
one.
That would be a good
He'd
one.
be a good one.
Yeah. I'm super excited to try all the restaurants here in Norwalk, though.
Yeah.
We've got some cool stuff. Mullets
Mhm.
came out. My favorite, I cannot wait, is Fairway Franks, which is where Pyro used to be. They've got like 30 TVs. You know, we're all about supporting local here.
Yeah.
I actually reached out to them. They're going to let us do a couple pods there.
Nice.
So this is kind of the reason also why we're testing this equipment, to see if we can get some external speakers to go and things like that to test it out, see how it works.
Yeah, our neighbors can probably hear everything
Yeah, I'm sure
right
they
now.
can. Well, you know, they watch anyways. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they're big listeners.
Yeah,
they're big fans.
Big fans.
But you know, I joked about August being kind of a point of contention and whatever else, and you know, tonight's episode is not going to be super long, but we are, full disclosure, now that Caitlin's here, we're going to try to do every 2 weeks. We're going to also try to bring in more guests. In 2 weeks, we're going to bring on a very good friend of mine named Grace Baker. She was previously the house manager at the Hotel Savory. She's now down at the hotel down in Austin, Texas, in her hometown. And we're going to talk about some family dynamics and things like that.
And our guest Callahan.
And our guest Callahan Otto, everybody. Oh man, if I only had a Tommy Boy
Yes.
what's this one? What's this one, Callie?
Erroneous on both.
Hey, can you not chew the board?
She's
That
not.
would be,
She's just smelling it.
yeah.
All right. You're heavy. You're
Yeah.
going down and
That
tangled in
is
the
one-
cords.
that is one thick girl, by the
Yeah,
way.
she's
a thick
she
one.
takes after
Right.
the Shipley name.
Right. So we're definitely going to talk family dynamics, I think, going forward. That was part of the reason why this podcast came about.
Yeah.
But Caitlin and I had some discussions today about working through some therapy and some things like that. And I heard some things today about my sister Kim, and my ex-wife, and a few things that they've involved my mother with. So I'm just going to respond this way. My mother is 80 some years old, 82 years old. She's in a nursing home. She just wants everybody to get along, and she just wants to love everybody. And if you feel the need to take what little time you have left with your mom to trash other people and make up lies, that's a you problem. I know you want a reaction out of me. I know that you want me to react so that you can turn around and say, see, he's everything that we've said he is. So this is my reaction. I have a wonderful life. I survived cancer. I have a beautiful home. I have a wife who loves me, who supports me. I have wonderful kids that are all doing amazing things and are great. I have a job that absolutely is fulfilling and the best thing that's ever happened to me. I have coworkers that believe in me. I have friends that would go to the ends of the earth for me. I am extremely proud of this Three Beards Media that Aaron and I have built. The content creators that we have on here are top notch, and we raise a lot of money for charity. So my reaction is this: I'm going to continue to do every one of those things because I'm happy. And if that really bothers you that much that you have to attack me, that's all the reaction I need. You guys can live in your wallow self-pity all you want. But I'm going to live over here the life that I've built for myself, and I'm going to enjoy it. And I know one thing. I know one thing for a fact. Dad's upstairs, and Dad can look down at me and be proud of me every single day.
Amen.
I'm guessing he can't do the same to you. That's my response. So that's what this pod's going to be about. We're going to talk about family dynamics, not to the point where we're going to get reactions out of anybody else. We're going to talk about how we work through things sometimes.
Well, and it's like I said to you when you started Old Man Strength, who knows how many years ago. I wanted something. There are so many stories of my grandfather that I love hearing over and over again. And he died when I was 11. And I do have some memories with him, and but I don't have his voice. I don't have his telling of the stories in his version. I hear that he was the greatest storyteller ever, and I always
Mostly because
tell
he made shit up. But
I always tell people that my dad tells stories way better than me, and I hope that one day I can tell the stories and give them justice the way that he does. And so by doing this is something I can pass down to my kids. I mean, there might be some parts we clip out, but
What
they're
fun is
gonna one day my kids, when they're grown adults and they have kids or whatever, they're gonna have videos of their grandfather telling them the stories from his mouth, from his face, hearing our laughter, and that's not
Right.
something I could ever replace. And that is why Like Father, Like Daughter started.
amen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to close up here. We appreciate you guys watching. It was fun to kind of do this stuff outside here. We've got some big shows this week. We've got
Hold on. I needed to pop up this comment because I think you needed to hear it again. But Aunt Jackie said to you, he is so proud of the man you are. He's everything. I think you're more than what he envisioned in his son. So,
well, I appreciate that. Yeah, he was hard to live up to. So, but we've got a huge lineup starting now that football season's back. Side of the Storm is going every week. Hawk's Eye View with Drew and Andrew go every week. I'm not a Hawkeye fan, but I listen to that show, obviously. But those guys do a great job. I don't know that there's I don't know that there's a more knowledgeable Iowa Hawkeye fan than Andrew Barber. And then, of course, we've got Old Man Strength. Last week's episode, really powerful with my friend Amy Blair. And we are taking that show on the road September 22nd. We're going to be at the Revelry Room at the Savory Hotel downtown. Me and Dave Larson, who is the host of Side of the Storm, is going to welcome Will Keeps from Starts Right Here on the pod that night. So we've got a lot of things happening throughout the week. Chair Shots and Chokeholds is back on schedule now. Now that baseball's over, Joe and Jake can hop in. Shout out to Jake on his new baby. That's super exciting. And we hope to announce some more partnerships with local media, hopefully in the next couple weeks. So with that, Caitlin, I love you. We are out of here.
Like father, like daughter, we both know it's true. No one gets me quite like you. We clash, we bond, we love in the right, but in the end we're side by side. So cue the movie, pass the plate. No matter what, you're my best debate. Through every tear, through all the laughter, like father, like daughter, forever after.